Episode number 10 of Spurs Nation. We got to do a quick name switch up. I'll explain that at the end. But the Spurs beat Borussia Dortmund at home 2-0 with goals from Christian Romero. And, of course, in his first Champions League start and first start of the year, Dom Solanke breaks out a new celly as well. I'm going to show that photo right now. Absolutely cold. Spurs win 2-0. In the process, the Dortmund player, Daniel Sevenson, gets a red card, which inevitably helps us overall, but the Spurs applied pressure despite playing with a skeleton crew today. We had Kolo Muani come off the bench, and Giovanni Byfield came off the bench as well to make his debut for Spurs in the senior club. Phenomenal debut from him. Go get your feet wet, literally, because it was pouring rain, but he had a good time out there, and I'm happy to go see a youngster go out there and play. 17 years old. Everyone overall played good today. Standout performances from, of course, Dom Solanke running all over the field. Destiny Udogie played great. He was running, again, all over the field, making passes, progressing the ball up the field. Again, like I said, if we can do it against the number 2 team in the Bundesliga, Dortmund, we can do it against West Ham. We can do it against any team in the Premier League. We can do it. We have good players. Hopefully this is that corner turn that we need. I'm fine keeping Thomas Frank if that means the team's going to continue to play this way. It seemed like the players and the fans were having fun. After each goal, they were, hearting to the fans, giving hearts along with their normal sellies that they normally do, and that was good to see. Dortmund fans were very loud, standing on their feet the entire game in the pouring rain, but guess what? Our fans were louder at certain points. I'm not going to say Dortmund wasn't loud at all, but those fans, shout out to you guys. That was awesome to watch. But overall, we had a team that was consistent today, played well, and was ready to go from the first whistle. We didn't wait till we were down. Right out of the gate, we scored a goal at the 14th-minute marker from Christian Romero and then 37th from Dom Solanke. Little help on that goal there, but that was awesome to see him to get his feet wet, get his start, and get back out there. And I do think Dom Solanke is going to be the starting striker for now, at least with Richarlison out. And Kolo Muani, there were a few balls in that he could have ran after. He just chose not to. But another shout-out performance. Spence was all over the field today, making great plays, cutting back inside. It was great to see him play up to his capability, especially out of position. Again, we were playing with a skeleton crew, and we had 2 guys on the bench that could possibly go out there and give us a solid 15, 20 minutes of play. And they did. I'll say Kolo Muani was solid. He could have put 2 in the back of the net. He didn't. We could have used that goal differential, but whatever. It just doesn't seem like he wants to be out there. Again, who would want to be out there? The Spurs are a little bit tough to watch right now. But in my own opinion, I didn't think that we were going to... I'm looking at the scoreboard right now and kind of disbelief. We beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0. And like I said, if we could do it against Dortmund, we could do it against any other team. We did it. We won today. And there's no reason why we shouldn't win Saturday. And Saturday, we're going to have more players. We're going to have Van de Ven back because he again, that red card, technically red-yellow card-ish style of a suspension, he missed today's game. So now we have Frankfurt next week for Champions League. If we go out there and win that game, we'll be even higher in the rankings. That will be at 17 points then. But as it stands right now, we have 14 points and we're one of the top teams in the Champions League. But we're fighting for our lives to not get relegated, which I don't think we will, knock on wood. I don't think we'll get relegated. But we're going to continue to push forward as a family, as the Coys family, as a Spurs Nation family. As a Spurs fan right now, today, I am happy. There are a lot bigger issues that we need to address, but today, I'm happy to be a Spurs fan. I'm always happy to be a Spurs fan, but I got a nice little pep in my step now since that Spurs win. That was really cool to watch. I watched the full 97 minutes, and everyone played great. There was no, Poro won man of the match. I thought it was Xavi Simons, but Poro won man of the match. Again, Poro plays good. When he plays good, I'm happy, but you can't. He's yelling at his own teammates. I get it. He's a leader. He's a little bit of a veteran, telling guys what to do. But we were gelling today, and there was no reason to be yelling at guys. But we won 2-0 today. We're up in the Champions League, down in the Premier League. We're going to make some progress this weekend against Burnley. Guys, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're the Spurs Nation podcast now, not Spurs Talk. There's someone else has that out there. I want to give them their respect, give them their place on YouTube. We're Spurs Nation. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.